Hey guys, in this video we're going to talk about inequalities. So as we discussed in class, an inequality is similar to an equation, but the difference is instead of the equal sign, we replace it with one of these inequality symbols, and we have less than, greater than, less than or equal to, and greater than or equal to. So the first thing we have to be able to do is take a sentence given to us in plain old English and translate that into a math sentence or an inequality. And these are the key words that we're going to use to identify what inequality symbol is appropriate for each problem. So if at this point you do not have these key words in your notes, I'd like you to pause the video and put them into your notebook so you have them, because they're going to be very helpful. The ones that I put in green here are the ones that tend to mess us up the most. So we want to be extra careful when we see no more than, at most, no less than, and is at least. So keeping these keywords in mind, we're going to do a little practice. So we have a sentence, and what we're going to do is take that sentence and write it as an inequality. So our first example here, 5 plus a number is at least 16. And here's the trick. If you find the word is, typically speaking, right next to the word is will be your keywords that tell you which symbol to use. So I'm going to take my pen and put a box around is at least. I'm then going to go and I'm going to underline the words that give me operations that will be in this equation or in this inequality, and I see plus. So 5 plus a number, that's pretty easy, 5 plus, and we don't know the number, so we pick a variable, so I'm going to call it x, is at least, which means the answer is either greater than or equal to 16. And there's your inequality. Let's try another one. So our next sentence, 6 times a number is less than negative 18. So again, I'm going to find that word is, because right next to is, I will find my keywords. So I have is less than, I'm going to put that in a box. And then reading through my sentence, I see the word times, and I know that that's my operation. So 6 times a number, 6 times a number, we don't know the number, I'll call it n. So 6 times n is less than, that one's nice and straightforward, less than negative 18. So there's my inequality. We're going to do 2 more together. So let's look at this sentence here. A number x is no less than negative 4. All right, so again, here's my word is. Right next to is, I see the statement no less than. And this time, there's no actual operation here. So I just have x. No less than means that it's either going to be equal to negative 4 or it's going to be greater than negative 4. So my inequality will be x is greater than or equal to negative 4. And our last one here, let me erase all this writing. So a number multiplied by negative 5 is at most negative 3/4. Is at most. So those are my key words. A number multiplied by negative 5. So negative 5 times some number, we'll call n, is at most, which means it's either going to be less than or equal to negative 3/4. And there's my inequality. In the next video, we're going to look at how to properly solve these inequalities and then talk about how we graph that solution on a number line.